Yeah, like he's a Bret Hart approved Goldberg pretty much.
He's the Wardlow of WWE.
Hey, don't
I
insult
like
Wardlow.
Wardlow.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
saying
like Wardlow.
Wardlow
He
actually
did
has personality.
well.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but Wardlow.
Listen, his comparison is Braun Breaker. It's not hard to have more personality than Braun Breaker.
I completely forgot that he beat MJF at that show.
He did, yeah.
MJF, because all people were talking about was was MJF talking about quitting, and obviously he's not quitting AEW, but like that's all everyone talked about because he didn't he went on the plane or whatever and he left right after that's all everyone was talking about was not Wardlow, who had that was his biggest moment of his career.
When has anyone really ever talked about Wardlow?
That's very true.
People talk about how his career is dead, if that counts.
Well, I think that counts because they're not doing anything with him.
I like lost interest in Wardlow when they did not build properly the match between him and Brian Cage. Like instead of them doing like a legitimate feud.
When was this? I just need a time frame.
Back when he won the TNT championship.
The most recent time, because I think he's held it.
His first TNT title reign.
Because he had the one recently that he dropped it to Hobbs on a random episode, and then Samoa Joe or something. I don't know. The TNT title jumps around a lot, and it's hard to keep up with it.
Yeah, it's funny. Parts Fun Known did their Survival Series episode, and they had to list every single AEW champion in
I saw that.
And they're like, God, the TNT title is gonna completely fuck me over in this.
It's because the fucking history, it went fucking Samoa Joe, Wardlow, fucking
Samoa Joe, Darby Allin randomly.
Darby Allin is there. Powerhouse Hobbs was in there somewhere because Powerhouse Hobbs won it from Wardlow and then lost it and then won it and then Samoa Joe won it.
And then I think there are people who are still confused whether Luchasaurus is actually the TNT title champion or if it's Christian, because Christian's always seen holding the title.
Well, yeah.
How fucked is that? The guy who is not even the champion is the one elevating it.
It's awesome.
I mean, I get that's
Christian
the point, but
rules.
still.
Christian's fucking awesome.
Who did Luchasaurus beat for the title?
Wardlow. No, Samoa Joe. No, Darby Allin. Samoa Joe. Fuck, hang on. I'm gonna tell you in a second when I look up the fucking history because now I need to know.
God, this thing has a more confusing champion history, I think, than the 24/7 title. At least
Honestly,
90% of that title lifetime was our truth.
He did beat Wardlow.
Did he?
Yeah. So
you got it right the first time.
So it went. Here's the history starting in July of 2022. Wardlow, Samoa Joe, Darby Allin, Samoa Joe, Wardlow, Hobbs, Wardlow, Luchasaurus.
Now, here's the real question. What color was the title in all of those times for each champion? Because I'm pretty sure Wardlow changed or one of those two, either Wardlow or Samoa Joe changed the color of the strap for the title. I'm 90% certain.
I'll believe you, but also they lost it to each other so close together and so frequently that I don't know if they had time to change the color.
Is it safe to say at this point that the international title is more prestigious than the TNT?
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
It definitely is, especially with it being on Moxley. Orange Cassidy elevated it with just how many times he defended it. He was constantly defending that thing. I think it was 48 title defenses or something.
And he retained it instead of playing hot potato with it, which helped.
Exactly. Yeah, and then he finally lost it to Moxley, and Moxley's obviously a big name, so
he'll take it to new heights, definitely. But yeah, it's I feel like the last time the TNT title was all that relevant was maybe
Brody?
around the time that Brody, exactly, that's what I was gonna say, when Brody Lee held it.
Maybe Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I mean, one, I don't agree, but also which time? Because
ladder match with Cody Rhodes time.
Okay, so his second time holding the belt then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sammy Guevara is AEW's version of Austin Theory. I just don't care.
I agree. Sammy Guevara sucks. I will always agree.
I saw a great thing, and someone's like, Dirty Dom is what AEW thinks, or what Sammy Guevara thinks he is.
Maybe? No? I don't think so.
Right, but it is crazy though, yeah, but 100%, Yeah.
Did Sammy Guevara ever say he went to prison? I never heard that promo yet.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
He probably should.
Based on the way he talked, probably not too. Wouldn't
He
surprise
probably
me.
should go there.
Yeah, get hard and not look like a fucking little dweeb all the time whenever you walk out to the ring.
All I
Build
know
some
is
character.
Sammy Guevara.
Drop some soap.
The best part of Sammy Guevara is his theme song, Sammy Guevara. I like that part. And then he wrestles.
Remember when he got engaged to that girl and then a few weeks later dumped her for Ty? That was awesome.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
I do remember that.
All right, so they didn't switch the design at all for Wardlow at all. It's weird. It's just because they went back to the black strap after Wardlow had won it because Scorpio Sky switched it to that gold and purple one.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But also, I think they've switched it since then. It's not like the images. I found an image of Christian holding the belt, and it doesn't look like it's the normal black strap that they've had on the belt. It looks like it's like almost like that reddish color that he wears, like on that Luchasaurus's mask is made of, like that color almost.
I mean, honestly, probably it would make sense. They do seem to, with that title, like if someone's gonna hold it for a little bit, give them like, even if not like a fully customized title, like
Yeah,
a
it's also weird.
personalized title.
It's also weird.
I guess is the best way to put it.
It might just be the backing of the strap. The back of the strap I think, has always been red, like a reddish color when they switched it to the black. I think it's just gotten darker over the years, so it actually might not be a new design. But yeah, it's the TNT title's always been like a weird belt in my opinion with AEW.